Welcome to VerumShift. I am not here to tell you how to live longer, but to ask who exactly is allowed to survive the future that is currently being built. Right at this moment, inside closed laboratories funded by the deepest pockets on Earth, the fundamental rules of human biology are quietly being rewritten. There is a very real possibility that the first human being who will reach the age of 150 is already walking among humanity. But you will certainly not see them standing in line at your local pharmacy. The quiet revolution of aging is not meant for the public square. I am observing the beginning of a new silent arms race. For decades, the wealthiest individuals on this planet were obsessed with space travel, building private rockets to escape a dying Earth. But the new frontier is not in the atmosphere, it is cellular. The billionaires of this era have realized that all the wealth in the world, the vast empires of data and logistics, means absolutely nothing when their own biological clock runs out. So they have decided to simply buy time itself. They are turning the human body into the ultimate luxury asset, one that can be optimized, patched, and indefinitely maintained. Consider the sheer scale of this endeavor, as MIT Technology Review detailed in its reporting on Altos Labs in 2022. Investors like Jeff Bezos and Yuri Milner have pumped billions into cellular reprogramming. I am no longer talking about better diets, expensive supplements, or exercise routines. I am talking about Senolytics, the targeted chemical execution of aging zombie cells inside the human body. I am talking about the fundamental reversal of the biological decay of human tissue at the molecular level. It is the engineering of a biological reset button. Whenever this topic comes up, a very predictable defense mechanism is deployed by the tech industry and the public relations departments of Silicon Valley. The narrative is always the same. Do not worry, because eventually this technology will trickle down to the masses. They claim that just like smartphones, flat-screen televisions, or commercial air travel, what begins as an exclusive luxury for the ultra-rich will eventually become cheap enough to improve the lives of everyone. I want you to look at this argument very closely. I want you to recognize it as the hollow, cynical, and highly dangerous lie that it actually is. When I look at the state of the world today, the mechanisms of extreme wealth do not heal societal misery, they fundamentally require it. The exact individuals who are now spending billions to secure their own biological immortality are the architects of the economic systems that grind the average person physically and mentally into the dust. They profit from precarious labor, from the relentless exploitation of natural resources, from the stress and chronic exhaustion that literally accelerate the biological aging of the working class. Look at the pure biological hypocrisy playing out in real time. While a tech billionaire receives infusions in a sterile, climate-controlled chamber to protect his telomeres, the delivery driver working shift after shift to drop off his packages inhales particulate matter that shortens those exact same telomeres. They cause the disease, and now they are buying the only existing cure, exclusively for themselves. The system siphons the lifespan of one group to fund the life extension of another. It is a direct, physical redistribution of years of life from the bottom of society to the absolute top. What is the point of a medical breakthrough if it is structurally designed as a walled garden? A 2026 analysis by AGI regarding the so-called longevity escape velocity points to a terrifying socio-economic consequence. If radical life extension becomes reality for the elite, the traditional intergenerational transfer of wealth stops completely. Death has always been the ultimate equalizer, the final biological mechanism that eventually forced hoarded capital to change hands and circulate back into society. But if the billionaires simply stop dying, I am looking at the birth of an immortal biological aristocracy, a permanent class of rulers who never have to relinquish control, who will accumulate compound interest for centuries, governing over a population that continues to age, get sick, and die under the weight of artificially engineered scarcity. This is not a medical miracle. This is an escape pod. Instead of using their unimaginable resources to repair the structural collapse of society, to end the poverty and ecological devastation they helped cause, they are trying to biologically secede from the rest of humanity. They want to transcend the burning building while simultaneously ensuring the doors remain locked for everyone else. I have to ask why the public discourse accepts this framing at all. Why does society applaud these narcissistic vanity projects as triumphs of human ingenuity? Because the illusion of proximity is being aggressively sold. The public is taught to believe that their victory over death is a victory for humanity as a whole. But when the price of admission into the next century requires a 10-figure net worth, humanity as a whole is not moving forward. It is splitting into two entirely different, deeply unequal species. The ethical threshold being crossed here is absolutely profound. The moment aging becomes a curable condition that is withheld from you due to a lack of capital, every death by old age becomes a form of systemic, passive execution. You will not age because it is biologically inevitable. You will age because you cannot afford the subscription fee for your own cells. Humanity is heading towards a future where time itself is privatized, where the length of your physical existence is directly proportional to your financial utility in a hyper-capitalist machine. This is VerumShift, not because I have the answers to all these dystopian questions, but because true clarity only emerges when I stop asking what a new technology does and begin asking who it is designed to leave behind.